Johnny, the Emergency Medical Counsel. I'm here with my buddy and partner Tyler, bringing you the next video in our series of quick tips, tricks, and techniques you can take with you on the job. Today we're going to be talking about the proper 12-lead placement, the exact anatomic locations, exactly where you need to put these electrodes to get the clearest reading possible. The setup right here, Tyler just slapped it on as quick as he could, just like a lot of you probably do early in the morning, busy, late at night, whatever the case is. It's put on sloppy. We're going to print it off and give you a side-by-side comparison of a quick slap versus a precise, measured location of the leads.
Alright, so like Johnny just told you, I didn't use any anatomical locations for this placement. Slapped them on as quick as I could. Like you said, just like we might do in the field, which is kind of something to be ashamed of, to be honest. And we're going to show you exactly why. At first glance, it looks okay. We're going to show you why it's not. So we're going to go ahead and pull these off real quick. Now the problem is, if you don't know what you're looking for, or you've never seen a side-by-side comparison, you're going to think this looks great. You're going to go ahead and run with it. But ultimately, why are you doing a 12-lead? You're doing a 12-lead so you know what treatment to give or what's going on with the heart. If you're not placing your camera in the right place, you're not going to see the right thing. So we're going to go ahead and take our new electrodes, and we're going to go ahead and find our landmarks. V1, everybody always starts with V1. V2, 3, 4, fourth intercostal space. Go ahead and find that right beside the sternum. Place that there. V2 is easy. V2 is like V1, opposite location, right beside the sternum. Don't worry about V3 yet. V4, find clavicle, mid-clavicular line. It's going to be the fifth intercostal space, right there. V3, backtrack, it's going to be between V2, V4, again, fifth intercostal space. V6, again, not going to worry about V5 yet. Mid-axillary line, again, you're going to wrap around the heart here, fifth intercostal space again. And then V5, V5 is easy, between V4 and V6. Place that there. Now essentially, these are going to come out of the box, essentially, out of the monitor, ready to go. All you're going to do, pull these out, and you're ready to fly and put them right on. We detach them for educational purposes for the most part, and just to kind of give you guys, a real-life look over the difference this can make, and exactly how big of a change you could see. So what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to print this out and show you a side-by-side comparison of before and after with proper lead placement.
Alright guys, as promised, we have both 12 leads pulled up for you right here. First one's being at the top while the second's at the bottom. Now initially, you'll notice that leads 1 through AVF, those pretty much stayed the same, and that's pretty much owed to the reason that we left the leads in place where they're supposed to be, on the limbs. Now where it gets interesting is the precordial leads, V1 through V6. And initially you'll notice that the heights of the complexes are where you see most of the changes here. The P waves in V1 are flattened or almost non-existent, as well as the T waves, same lead. They're flattened. Again, makes it pretty hard to see what you're looking at if this is where you place the leads in the field. Now that's further driven home in V2, where you see peak T waves in the second 12 lead, whereas they look pretty much next to normal in V2 in the first one. Now, to further illustrate this point, we're going to show you a picture of two tables here. Now, they look different pretty much because of where you're standing or where your perspective is, and that's what we're going to talk about. But when you measure them up for yourself, you notice they're exactly the same length. Much like the P waves, much like the T waves, it's all about where your leads are or where your camera's placed, where you're looking at them. Now, to pretty much sum this all up, you'll also notice that there's a pretty glaring misinterpretation at the top of the first 12 lead there. Now, the LifePak 15 diagnosed this as atrial flutter, whereas I'm looking at this, I see well-defined P waves. There's no sawtooth pattern. I can say with a lot of certainty that there's no atrial flutter present here. Alright guys, that about wraps up this video. Check out our website below for more videos, content, and more.